Look, I really tried to stay away from Comic-Con this year, but it was extremely hard. So let's get this show on the road. We're going to start off this visual tour at the Bluefin Blitzway booth. And I have a few words to say about the things that I saw here. Folks, if you don't know who I am Denobi2, and thank you for joining me once again on another visual tour. We're going to start off at the Blitzway booth, and they are mainly known for their sports figures, their 1/6 scale for sports figures. I'm not a big sports fan. I'm not about to shell out $200 on a Mike Tyson and a Hulk Hogan figure. I just don't see the appeal there. I know there's fans who love that stuff, but it's not for me. And especially the video game characters like Street Fighter does nothing. But they are associated with Iron Studios, and I did see particular characters and figures that really, jumped and popped out. I would say they're more like a PVC type figures. They're probably about 6 inches, and they're capitalizing on Suicide Squad and Harley Quinn. It's money in the bank if you're gonna make figures on Harley Quinn. Batman is easy money. And Harley Quinn in the Jester outfit too with Joker. I mean, it should be really good. And Iron Studios is also making Arkham Asylum figures there too. Again, these are more like small PVC statues. I don't particularly like PVC small figurine type things. It does nothing for me. I just thought it was cool, and I thought it would be kind of cool to cover this in the video. I'm not going to spend too much time. I think they're also doing Guardians of the Galaxy too. Again, it's interesting stuff. It's really cool, but it really does nothing for me. I like action figures. I like highly detailed action figures that I can pose. But we are here for the Ecto-1. This was their showpiece. This was their mantra, their flagship wow factor. And I'm gonna say it's impressive. It's filled with tons of detail. Tons of light. I didn't particularly hear the engine roar or any sound effects. I think there is sound effects. I'm not too sure about that. It blew me away. They put a lot of work into the Ecto-1, and it's pretty impressive. It's hard for me to get excited about it because I still do not have the Ghostbusters figures that they showed off last year, which I actually pre-ordered and have not received yet. The rep at the booth says, "Oh, it's coming in fall." Well, I'll believe it when I see it. They can say the fall, and then I'll get an email 2 weeks down the road that it got pushed down till Christmas and winter. So again, to me, the Ecto-1 is a cool vehicle. I don't think it's in the same category as, say, a DeLorean, and I'm not trying to be biased. I'm trying to look at it from how important the vehicle was in the film. The DeLorean, Hot Toys DeLorean, it is more of a MacGuffin device. It serves a purpose in the film. The Ecto-1 does not. The Ecto-1 is a vehicle that transports the Ghostbusters to location. The Ghostbusters pretty much could hop on a subway and get to the haunted public library, and they would still be able to do their job. Something else that I saw here too at the Blitzway booth was this perfect plastic model Falcon, which I thought it was neat. Again, I keep going back to Hot Toys. I would, if I'm going to invest in Star Wars, I'd rather see things that I haven't seen before. I feel like I've seen this small miniature Falcon before somewhere else. Does nothing. Now check this creep factor out. What is all this about? The silence of the who are the collectors out there who get off on this? This is some creepy stuff here. Silence of the Lamb. Hector Cat, really? You guys really want to shell out $200 on Hannibal Lecter? No, I don't see it. But to each his own, I guess. I mean, I like Pinhead. I think Pinhead is a really cool horror villain character, but this is different though. This is sadistic. I mean, the guy eats people he doesn't like, so I'm really surprised that Blitzway, they feel that there's a market for this stuff, for Hannibal Lecter and the whole get-up of him strapped to the girder there and whatnot. I mean, it's impressive work. For me, it's looking, it's not for cooking. Meaning, I just don't feel the urge to go out and pre-order this stuff. I'm sure I might get ripped on the comments here, but you know, Blitzway has trouble with the rubber that they use. Their stuff cracks. There's a history behind it, and I really want to focus on Hannibal's arm here. It looks like it bends, and I can see that being an issue. Sharon Stone here from Basic Instinct. Again, really? This stuff isn't going to be cheap. These aren't $30 pieces here. This stuff's going to be expensive. There's folks out there, there's collectors out there who really enjoyed this erotica scene in the film where she is not wearing panties. I just don't get it. And here's the thing, this is more of a statue. This isn't even a figure. It looks like those legs are molded. They're cross molded. So if you try to separate it, it isn't going to work. Anyway, that was my take on the Blitzway booth and Bluefin. Folks, let me know what you think about Blitzway and the direction that they're headed. Again, I still don't have my Ghostbusters figures, and to me, the Ecto-1 just doesn't seem like it's necessary. Thanks for watching, guys.